Hi friends, I am back with our first Fab or Fail packaging review of 2023 and I am so excited. So it looks like the announcement just went out. Yes, we are live. This is the first Fab or Fail of 2023 and I am really excited about the packaging that I'm going to review today. So I picked this item up last month while I was doing some shopping at Costco, picking up lots of things that I needed for the holidays. And I found this really great item and I've got so much to say about it. So let's just dive in here. All right, so we are going to be looking at Flamingo's Shave Kit. And I apologize, we've got a puppy in the background who is whining. He's recouping from being a little bit under the weather, but hopefully he's not going to pop in too much, but he's cute, so you know. Okay, so we are looking at Flamingo's Shave Kit. Now, if you're not familiar with Flamingo, they started as a direct-to-consumer brand selling razors and other shave necessities for women. They are the sister brand to Harry's, if you're not familiar. So Harry's is the direct-to-consumer shave brand for men. So Flamingo started as direct-to-consumer, and they have expanded into selling products in stores. You can find them at Costco and Target and a bunch of other retailers. And, you know, it's very interesting that a lot of the direct-to-consumer brands of the last few years have expanded their reach by going into mass retail. Now, I'm not here to talk all about that, but I do find it incredibly interesting in terms of how product businesses are growing. But we're going to talk about this Flamingo Shave Kit. So what you're seeing right here is actually the front of the box. And I do actually have the package here, and it's really well designed. It's got great color. From a positioning perspective, I was so excited to see it in Costco. Let me move on to the next image here so that I can, let's see. All right, so here's an image of it in Costco. So you're seeing the front of the box, but you're also seeing a little bit of the display behind it. If you're in this section of Costco or really any other store, the traditional packaging type has not been a paperboard box like this is. It has been a plastic clamshell, which, you know, you needed scissors and it's very frustrating. But Flamingo is on the shelf with a frustration-free package, this paperboard box, which number one stands out from the rest of the competition because they've chosen a different package type. They've also chosen something that's got a really great billboard to it. And one of the things you can't see in this picture of it in Costco is from a positioning standpoint. They have positioned this Flamingo Shave Kit really well in that there's no pink tax. If you are used to buying women's products where there's also a male counterpart, and razors is actually one of the biggest offenders of this from a product category standpoint. The same razor gets turned pink for women and the price immediately goes up. This Flamingo kit was actually priced the same as the comparable Harry's kit that was sitting right next to it. Same components, same pieces, which immediately, as a female, I went, this is great. Like I immediately connected with the brand because I was like, oh, you see me as a person, not as somebody that you can sell something to at a higher price point just because I'm a woman. So that price point became a positioning piece for them, which relates to the packaging because the packaging was the same. And overall, the choices that Flamingo made with the package were really chosen to make them look different than the other women's razors on the shelf. So let's see, I'm gonna jump back to the face of the package because I want to point out a few things. This front of package is really well utilized. They are showing you the product so that really big in a way that is very recognizable. So a razor is something that most of us use every day or every other day. So showing the razor really big in a silhouetted way, like showing the shape that we're used to seeing, makes it immediately recognizable from about 15 feet away. So it's one thing that they're doing really well immediately. The second thing is they've been really selective about the pieces of information that they've included on the front of package. They've got the brand, they've got the product, and then because this is a set that includes a lot of pieces, they used a contrasting color, a complementary color in that yellow to highlight that there's 13 cartridges in the box. They're saying that it's a shave kit, small up in the top corner, but they didn't need to make that big because the photo actually communicates that it's a shave kit before somebody gets close enough to read the text. So that text didn't need to be super large. And then to reiterate the value, when you get close up at the bottom of that panel, they're telling you exactly what is in the box. So while this is really clean and it looks really simple, this is actually a super thoughtful front of package designed to tell you immediately what the product is and then immediately communicate that value. When you turn the package over, you get more of a beauty shot showing a different angle of the product, which adds more detail, adds more depth, but it still feels really consistent to what you saw on the front of the box. And they're telling more of that benefit story, which, you know, a category like razors, it's a commodity. It's something that we buy a lot of. So the benefit of this isn't necessarily the differentiator because all razors claim to have that same benefit of a really close shave. So they're really selling this product on the positioning of, you know, it's a great razor at a great value and we are not charging you a pink tax. We are different than the other brands, which comes across in all of these choices that they've made. So I want to pull up. So something that we always look at on Fab or Fail is how does this packaging translate to online? Does it help or hurt the product? And as you see here, I've pulled up the online listing. The packaging image is actually the main image. This is on Costco's website. But they're also using this image as the main image on a bunch of the other retailers that they're selling this kit on. And that's because even from far away, you know, we talked about from 15 feet, that front of package really communicated clearly what the product is. And you're even getting a sense of that value from far away. Well, that then translates to online so that when the package is shown at a smaller scale, customers can still immediately see what the product is and what the value is. And just one other thing I want to point out here is, so Flamingo has this same product in different configurations. So different variations of the product include a single razor and a razor with a 5 cartridge pack. The packaging is still really consistent. You can see that they've changed some of the messaging based on the value changing, but they've kept that system consistent across the board, which helps create brand recognition when you see them show up in a different store or on a different website, which just adds to the value that they've created through their packaging. One thing that you can't see in those photos is how nice of an experience it is to open up this package. So I'm gonna make sure everything doesn't fall out, but you've got some really nice messaging. And then you've got a tray that makes it easy to walk through the pieces. And even though they're not in plastic, because all of the pieces are individually wrapped, you still get that sense of trust that everything that you're getting is new and clean. So, what do we think the verdict is going to be on this fab or fail today? I feel like I've really worn my heart on my sleeve with this one, as I haven't really had anything bad to say about the Flamingo Shave Kit packaging. So you've probably guessed it. This one's a fab. Flamingo really did an incredible job of being thoughtful with their packaging to attract customers, brag about what the benefit is, and connect. So very excited about this one. I was very excited to share something that's really working here. And something I have to share is later this month, I'm going to be hosting my very first packaging review party. This is a group meeting. I'm capping it at 8 product-based business owners, and it is your opportunity to connect with other product-based business owners and get a mini packaging audit, fab or fail review style, where I spend 10 minutes going through your packaging design and giving you feedback on what's working, what you can improve, and how to improve it. There will be a replay and a packaging audit template. It's going to be really fun. I'm super excited. It is Tuesday, January 24th, and it will start at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is the time zone that I'm in. And if we've got really good, if we've got a lot of interest, I may even host a second one later in the week, just so that everybody gets a chance to join. So again, it's packaging review party. If you're interested in that, there is a link in my bio. I'd be so excited to have you there and share some thoughts on your packaging. But I hope you really enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun going through the Flamingo packaging, and happy Friday.